KIOSK has a circular space here, and the exercise for me was zooming into the sculptural aspects of my work, and my work is generally making performances in stage art. Crumbling down the circle of my iconoclasm is also a performance in the exhibition, which is me with the plaster skirt that we see rolling, circling around all the works. I think that as a start of a performance, taking on that skirt is part of the work also, that this skirt is pre-made. So if I take on the skirt, this takes like sometimes 5 minutes because the skirt is completely not flexible, of course, it's a plaster skirt. For me, the thing was that it could say something about how we try to fit in things that are pre-made. So I dealt with a slow motion performance in the sense that I have 3 moments where I do something. First we have the opening, in the middle there will be a performance with the clapping hands, and by the end there will be a complete iconoclasm. It's meant that the dynamic is very clear and you can actually imagine what's going on, but the materials are chosen, so in 2 months the drum part will fall apart, the cymbals will be knocked down by the drummer, and the hands will be broken by the audience. There's a few objects that are directly linked to older performances. I present them here actually without any entertaining spotlight on it. It's like a marbled foam that we can see underneath the oldest joke sculpture. The falseness of these things, I like to work with that, and especially when the plaster sculpture is on top of it, which is also looking like kind of porcelain, but it's plaster with lac paint. There's this one attribute sculpture that really shows the coming together of my work in the sense of showing humor, material, and roughness also, but also wanting to be perfect. It's not referring to me wanting to be perfect with these materials, but in the moment you can take the hand, hold it in front of yourself, and you have this gesture. The round table with the 90-degree leg lying on it is also a performance that is very silent. It's someone who waits and makes pauses on the table. One plaster leg, one leg of me painted in white, and then one extra leg. It makes gestures that are maybe difficult or impossible to do with a human body, but I can act like I do them. And then there's this brush. In the performance then I was looking for something where we can sometimes rub ourselves against. Because I'm alone on stage and I have 50 minutes because I don't want to make longer work, I only have this frame of time to do things, and what I tried now is to take out all those details and work them out as I would want if all the attention would go to that one detail in a bigger performance. For me, that was the most exciting thing about to do something here, is that I could, without thinking of dramaturgy, this can be like a frozen thing and at the same time like much more slow motion alive than a live performance.